Hello everyone, welcome back to Class 6 series on my channel Mathify with Meenakshi. In today's video, we'll continue Chapter 2 Lines and Angles. So, today's topics are classifying angles, measuring angles, and degree measure of different angles in labeled and unlabeled protractor. So, let's get started. Figure it out. Page number 29. Question number 1. How many right angles do the windows of your classroom contain? So let's draw the rough figure of window. So how many right angles we have? As you know that at corners we have right angles. So we have 4 right angles for window. Now they're saying, do you see other right angles in your classroom? Yes, we also see other right angles at vertex of blackboard, tables, doors, etc. Now let's move to question number 2. Join A to other grid points in the figure by a straight line to get straight angle. What are all different ways of doing it? So we have to extend this line from point A so that we get a straight line and a straight angle. As you can see here, this is 180-degree straight angle. How we can extend this BA line from point A? Again like this, and you can write this as C, and again this angle is 180-degree straight angle. So let's move to question number 3. Now join A to other grid points in the figure by straight line to get right angle. This time we want a right angle. So how we can draw? Just see here. Yes, this is one way. It's 90-degree. But we can also extend this. This I will do with dotted line. This time also you will get 90-degree. Yes, so we have two ways. Similarly here, if we want to join A, one way is this, it's 90-degree, and another way is this, it's again 90-degree. Let's move to next question. Now let's move to question 4. Get a slanting crease on the paper. Now try to get another crease that is perpendicular to the slanting crease. So what you will do, you will take a rectangular piece of paper. So I will draw that for you right now. Suppose this is a rectangular piece of paper. So you will fold this diagonally to create a slanting crease. And once you open the paper back up to see the slanting crease clearly. So suppose this is the slanting crease. Now fold the paper again such that the new crease is perpendicular to this slanting crease. So I will draw that for you. Suppose it's like this. Now, when you unfold the paper, you will see that these two creases intersect at right angles. So, how many right angles we have? We have 4 right angles. So, I will write that we will get 4 right angles because unfolding the paper to create a crease that is perpendicular to the first crease, the two creases intersect at a right angle. As you can see in figure that I've drawn for you. Divide the plane, you can see your sheet, into 4 right angles. I will show you one more figure for you. Just see this. If you will fold paper like this, so here also you can see that we have 4 90-degree angles. So this is the type of activity. Now let's move to next figure it out. That's on page number 31. First question, identify acute, right, obtuse and straight angles in the previous figures. So how you can identify, I have attached the picture for you. This is acute. Yes, this is acute angles. As if you will use your protector, you will see it's all the angles are less than 90. Now let's move to next type. If you will see carefully, these angles are exactly 90°. That means they are right angles. And third case where the angles are more than 90 but less than 180, and that's a type of obtuse angles. So we are done with the first question. Let's move to question 2. Make a few acute angles and few obtuse angles. Draw them in different orientations. So as we have already, you can say that for question number 2, you can draw the figures again like this. So you can draw any 2 or 3 from these 5 to 6 figures. So I will draw 1 to 2 figures for you. Like if you want to draw for acute, you can draw like this, less than 90. They are saying different orientations. So one can be this one can be this one, like this. Let's move to obtuse angles. For obtuse, you have to make more than 90 and less than 180. So or this, so this is a type of obtuse angles. Let's move to question number 3. Do you know what the words acute and obtuse mean? Acute means sharp and obtuse means blunt. Why do you think these words have been chosen? So first you should know that the word acute means sharp, narrow or pointed or pointed, and is used to describe angle that measures less than 90° but more than 0°. And for obtuse, the word obtuse means, as it's written, blunt or wider and less sharp and less sharp, and is used to describe angle that measures less than 180 but more than 90. Now let's move to question number 4. Find out the number of acute angles in each of the figures below. What will be the next figure and how many acute angles will it have? Do you notice any pattern in the numbers? Just see, in first figure we have how many acute angles? We have to just count, no need to write name. So we have 3 acute angles in first figure. In second figure, just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 acute angles, as we have 4 triangles and each triangle have 3 angles, so 4 into 3, 12. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 triangles, and 7 into 3 is 21 angles. So let's count that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. So here we have 21 triangles. This 3, here 12 and now 21. So they are saying you have to do the next figure and tell how many acute angles we have. So just see this figure. Next figure will be this one. But we have to insert one more triangle. As you observe here that here in first figure we have 0 inner triangles. In second figure we have added one inner triangle. Then two inner triangles. So in third figure we should have 3. 1, 2 and 3 inner triangles. So we have to add one more triangle. So now we have to add inverted triangle like this. So how many angles we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 30 acute angles. As you can see here that how many triangles we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we have 10 triangles and each triangle have 3 acute angles, that's why we have 30 acute angles. Now they are saying, can you see any pattern here? Yes, there is a pattern in number of acute angles. And what's that pattern? First we have 3, then we have 12, then we have 21, then we have 30 acute angles and so on. So here what we observe that it's plus 9, plus 9, plus 9 and so on. So we can say that in next figure we have 39 acute angles. Now let's move to next figure it out. That's on page number 35. So question number 1, write the measure of the angles. We have to find 3, that's KL, WL and TAK. But here it's unlabeled protector. So they have told you that this A is origin. So first angle, I will mark that for you, it's 0, then 10, 20, 30, 40, this one is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170 and 180. So we have to measure angle. If I will first just KAL, that means this much. So just see that is 100 and 130. So we have to see the difference of this. That means 130 degree minus 100 degree. So measure of KAL is 30 degree. We have to always see the difference. WAL, that means this is W, this is A and L, this much. So we have to see the difference now. So here it's 50 degree and here it's 100 degree. That means we can say 100 degree minus 50, that is 50 degree. And third, TAK. So where is T? Here TAK, this much. So again this is 130 and this is 10. So 130 minus 10 we can say 120 degree. Now let's move to question that's on page number 36. Question is name the different angles in the figure and write their measures. So this is labeled protector. So we have to measure all the angles that you can see in this figure. So first I can find this. I will write that for you. U O T. Then from U first we'll find all. U O T, U O S, U O R, UOQ, and the full one UOP. So first I will write these angles UOS, UOR, UOQ, and UOP. So let's measure that. UOT, that's from 0 to 20 degree. Then 0 to, this one is 55, between 50 and 60, it's 55. Then UOR, that's 85, between 80 and 90. Then UOQ, and this is again 145, between 140 and 50. And then full, that's from 0 to 180, that we can say 180 degree. Now I will rub these angles. Now let's write other angles. Like now we'll start from T. That means TOS, then TOR, then TOQ, and TOP. TOR, TOQ, and TOP. So this time what we have to do, we have to subtract 20 degree because we are starting from 20. So I will write here 20. So 55 minus 20. First I'm showing you steps, then I will write directly 35 degree. For TOR you will subtract 20 from 85, that is 65. For TOQ you will subtract 20 from 145, that is 125. And for TOP you will subtract 20 from 180, that's 160 degree. Now I will rub these angles just to avoid confusion. Now I will start from S, SOR, SOQ, and SOP. So SOR, SOQ, and SOP. Now we have to subtract 55 degree from all. So 85 minus 55, that is 30 degree. 145 minus 55, that's 90 degree. And 180 minus 55, that is 125 degree. Now I will rub this. Now I will start from R, that is ROQ and ROP. ROQ and ROP. Now I will subtract 85 from this ROQ, that is 145 minus 85, that's 60 degree. Now we have to subtract 85 from 180, that's 95 degree. Now again I will rub this. Last is, we'll start from Q, that is QOP. Last is QOP, and that is 180 minus 145, we can say 35 degree. So these are the possibilities of all the angles in this figure. I want to tell you one note here, that the process of getting half of given angle is called bisecting the angle. Example, suppose this angle is 30 degree. If I will fold this angle, or you can say divide this angle in two halves, that is 15 degree. So we can say that this line L bisected this whole angle. So this is the angle bisector concept, when we can say that the line L divides the given angle in two angles 15 degree each. You should know this definition as it's written in your book. Now we'll continue this chapter in next video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Mathify with Meenakshi. Thank you everyone.